Hello, good morning, and welcome to an update from 3 Feet Rule. So, yesterday I showed off my Imperial Fist army before I packed that all up, and there will be additional units to it. But for now, it's one of those projects that I had to take off the table where I was working, and it's now been packed away, and I again can hopefully get back onto one of the other projects. So last week I was started back on the Wargames epic figures and was going great guns, and then in the comments someone said whenever I see French Napoleonic infantry, I always think for the Emperor, which for those 40k players is something that's quite significant within that game system. So I saw that, and I thought in my pile of opportunity somewhere, I have got a sprue and some bits for Les Grognards, which are a miniature range made by Wargames Atlantic. And I thought to myself, oh, I could do a Napoleonic 40k crossover. I didn't want to paint a full army because I'm done painting full armies for a minute. He says, still painting French armies. But so what I thought I'd do is, I knew there's a game system called Kill Team. So what I've done is I've created a Napoleonic themed Kill Team, which I can use on that game system. I've tried to keep the colours as accurate as I can to the Napoleonic era. Now, bear in mind, these are science fiction figures that are based on historical uniforms, so you need to give me a little bit of leeway on that. But I enjoyed doing this, and so for those Napoleonic enthusiasts that have been following my channel and following Epic, I promise you I will get back to it. But this little project got me sidetracked. I really enjoyed doing it, and it was I had a couple of quite difficult, well, not difficult days, but fun days at work, and I ended up putting a couple of muscles playing football. So I thought this would be a great project just to take me a week, and then I can get back into some epic figures. So let's go through these. So first of all, we have a veteran sergeant, and that veteran sergeant is armed with a plasma pistol and a chainsword. Now, I do like these figures, and I have painted an army using these miniatures, which I will showcase at some stage. But these, to be honest, I wish I'd done them in blue. When you see the actual army that I did them as red, and tried to keep them to almost like a Vorstroyan colour scheme. But I wish I had gone with the blue and had a Napoleonic 40k force. Do I want to go back and paint them? No. So let's move on. So this is the veteran sergeant. I did go to my bits box and get some 40k weapons, and I based them all on the heroic rock, which is just a bit of cork that I've dry brushed. I might do a little bit more to the base, but that's the veteran sergeant. We then have a gunner. So this one has got a bear skin with a gas mask, and on the Wargames Atlantic sprue you get various head options. I think you get 5 head options for these guys. So what I've done is I've just used a Scion plasma gun, which I've converted onto the side as my gunner, and again I've just added him onto a historical rock for interest. So that's my gunner. We then have a sniper, which I've painted as a Voltaire and given him a Voltaire type hat. So he's one of my, he is my sniper. The gun is from the Wargames Atlantic Space Nam box set, which I took off the hand and converted it to fit on the Wargames Atlantic figure. So that's the sniper, and with every sniper you need to have a spotter. So again, what I did, I made the spotter using the Wargames Atlantic bits, And again, I gave that Voltaire style hat just to make it look like they were experts in skirmishing. So that's those two. You also need to have a demolitions expert. So this is my demolitions guy. The figure, the arms and the button that he's pushing are from the Wargames Atlantic Command and Heavy Weapon Sprue. And these were very, very easily painted. I used Macragge blue and I then highlighted up with some greys and lighter blues to get that effect. I've also got a medic. So I could have gone down the road of using the command boxes and bits, but I thought, you know, let's just stick a box on the base, and that's my medic. So that's my medic. We then have a comms operator, and that's using some bits from a heavy weapons and command sprue from Wargames Atlantic. So that's that. And then I've got now I can't remember what they call this guy, but basically he's armed with a bolt pistol and a chainsword. I might give him a few extra purity seals or something like that just to single out. I can't remember what they're called, but anyway, that's their weapons. And then I've got 4 guardsmen that I've painted up using the Wargames Atlantic Grognards bit complete. So there's 4 of those. So just show those off. Oops. So that's them. And that's my kill team. Veteran Guardsman kill team. I think a box of Wargames Atlantic Les Grognards, they retail at about £20. You get 24 figures in a box. You get various different weapons to go with them. But I wanted to try and make them look as 40k as possible. So I've used some Games Workshop bits. But there are bits which you can use for plasma, melter, flamer sort of things on the sprue. And they're a really nice set. And then in I think it's the heavy weapon sprue, you also get a sniper. But I decided I wanted to go for a more modern looking sniper with these guys. So that's what I did. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're having a great weekend and great hobby time. This will be the last video for me of the weekend. And I'll be back next week with some Napoleonic madness. So all stay safe and bye for now.